Hello everyone, welcome back once again to my channel. Today we're going to talk about something that I've been asked about a lot, and that is, how do I become better at English? Now, I've done a lot of research on this and I've taken a look at all of the different YouTube videos that there are, and I've seen that a lot of videos are actually made by native speakers, and it's very different when a native speaker is trying to give you tips than someone whose English is going to be their second or third language. This is why I am going to give you some tips as your non-native bilingual English teacher. So I don't want to brag and I don't want to come off as cocky, but I have a pretty good accent. Students ask me if I learned my English in the States or if I lived abroad for a very long time, if I grew up in the States when I was a little girl. And a lot of them become really surprised when I tell them that the English that I learned was all at school. Yes, in Medellin, Colombia. So they ask me, what did you do? Usually, this is my answer. Number one, there's some things that you need to understand in order to become better at a language, whether it's English, French, Spanish, you name it. We have to differentiate between accent and pronunciation. Pronunciation is the way we say certain sounds, the way we pronounce the sounds, okay? The correct way in which we say a word. Accent, on the other hand, is a distinctive way of pronouncing words, but it depends more on your culture, your region, your city, your country. Some people have amazing abilities with accent, not only in their mother language, but also in their second or third language. And that's great, that's amazing. But our main focus should always be pronunciation. Basically, making sure that the words that we're saying them correctly. For example, focus. It's not focus, which I've heard a lot. Another one is special. Special, not especial. So as you can see, I can have a thick accent, and Latinos, we tend to have a very thick accent. So it's okay if you say, hello, my name is Anita and I am very special. That's good. Another thing would be, hello, my name is Anita and I am a very special. Do you see the difference? On the first one, I made sure that my pronunciation was correct, regardless of my accent. On the second one, well, I really didn't care about my pronunciation. And that's what we need to focus on, pronunciation and not accent.
Hi, what's up? This is editing me. I just wanted to add something right there, just very quick. Never be ashamed of your accent. Don't let anyone tell you that your accent is horrible and that it's very clear that you're Latino or Hispanic or I don't know, that you cannot speak English properly because you don't have an American accent. Because that's really not what's important. Really, what's important is that you know how to, say the words correctly. So, pronunciation, basically. Okay, bye.
Second thing that you need to take into account, practice makes perfect. The best way to become better at something is definitely through practice, trial and error, understanding what mistakes you made and how you can correct them so you can become better in the future. If you really want to become better at speaking a second language, in this case English, you need to take advantage of all of the times that you can speak or practice the language. For example, if you watch TV shows and movies a lot, and most of them are in English, then try to watch them in their original language. If you have issues understanding what they're saying, you can do the following steps. First, you are going to put the movie or the TV show in English, but you're going to include subtitles in your language. Second, you're going to watch again that same episode or movie, and this time you're going to put it in its original language, but the subtitles, you're going to put them in English. So you start understanding what they're saying with what the words are. Number 3, watch it a third time, but this time only watch it in English with no subtitles. And you're going to see that the more you do this, the easier it's going to be for you to understand what they're trying to say. If you enjoy listening to music, try to listen to music in English. And not only listening to the song, but take a look at the lyrics. Read them, understand them, memorize them. Songs are a great way of learning vocabulary. Number 3. And I know that if my students are watching, they're gonna be, oh my God, Anita, really? But yes, this is true. Take advantage of English class to actually speak English. Not just with your teacher, but with your peers. Ask your teachers any questions you may have about how you say certain word, how you spell another word, even when the teacher is not there. And especially now during COVID times when we are having blended learning and we're having a lot of classes through Zoom or Microsoft Teams or whatever platform your school is using, and you think that just because your teacher is not there with you, then you don't have to speak the language. You should always speak in the target language. It's not because we want to be annoying. It's because we really want you to be better at it. Number 4, and this is my favorite. If you love reading, books will become your best friends when learning another language. As you can probably see from my library, or maybe you cannot see, but trust me, right? Yeah? Okay, cool. But I can tell you, most of my books are in English. And I've been reading in English ever since I was a little girl. Not only because I was learning English in school, but also because I really, really liked reading books in their original language. And the good thing about books isn't only just getting to know amazing places, imagining lives and characters,
submerging yourself into amazing realities and worlds.
But also, if you want to expand your vocabulary, reading is going to be the best option. With songs, yeah, you're going to learn a lot of slang and a lot of like up-to-date vocabulary, but, excuse me. But with reading, you're going to learn all sorts of vocabulary. And it doesn't need to be a super difficult book. I mean, you don't have to start with, I don't know, Shakespeare. Try and think of things that you really want to read about, topics that are really interesting for you, and look for books like that. You can start with something super simple. For example, this little book. It has big letters, and it's pretty short because it also has a lot of pictures. Easy. And you can start moving on as you feel more confident to bigger and how do you say that? And more complex books, like, I don't know, this one. So yeah, these are some ways in which you can improve your English. If you have any more suggestions to everyone else as to how are you practicing in order to become better, let us know. Write it down in the comments. I see you on the next video. Bye!